Previously on Ice Stars. Chloe's confidence took a knock when she fell at a major international competition.
Sometimes we have days when we fall on jumps that we can literally do in our dreams, and that's when you just think, what's happening?
Destiny!
Destiny was awarded a scholarship, giving her free lessons at the rink. And after spending the summer back home in Italy, Adriano returned with a surprise for Ella.
Who have you been skating with while you've been away then?
3 girls.
3 girls? He's been cheating on you, Ella.
Coming up, Chloe is fighting to get back on top.
I've worked with Chloe now for 4 years, and I've never seen her come back from a competition so devastated.
Josh gets some shattering news.
If I had to stop skating, it'd just be the end of the world, really, for me.
And Ella realises she'll need to fight to keep hold of her partner.
Could be the last time that me and Adriano skate together.
Nine-year-old Destiny is very proud of all her ice hockey pucks. She's collected them from the matches she's been to.
Normally, I'll just go down and wait there at the barrier, so then I could just get a one of these pucks.
Destiny!
Since Destiny won her skating scholarship, she's been busy practicing non-stop at the rink, determined to become an ice hockey player.
I keep falling. Like Bambi. At first, my mum wanted me to do figure skating, but I'm just like, no, that isn't my thing. Decided I want to go play ice hockey. There's a lot of players that I want to be like from our local team.
At the moment, playing for a team is only a pipe dream.
It's something that she's always wanted to do, but I suppose until she's actually gets down there and gets a kit on and gets on the ice, it's probably not going to be real.
Destiny's commitment to hockey is starting to get noticed at the rink. And word has reached Matt, the ice hockey coach.
Hello.
Vicky, it's Matt at the National Ice Centre.
Hiya, hello.
Hi there, I've heard some great things about Destiny and her ice skating.
Yeah.
And we'd be really keen to invite her to the centre to train with the ice hockey team.
OK, that's great. That's great.
All right then, Vicky.
OK then. Thank you.
Thanks. You. Bye-bye.
OK, bye. Do you know who Matt is? He's one of the coaches at the stadium.
Yeah.
And they know that you're mad on ice hockey, and they want you to go down and do a trial with one of their hockey teams. How do you feel?
I'm really excited.
You might finally get to be a hockey player.
Yay! If I do actually play in a team as a netminder, I'll be so happy.
As Destiny's finding out, making it as a skater requires 100% dedication. But if you have exceptional talent and are prepared to put in the hours of practice on the ice, you might just make it to the top.
In about a week's time, Josh and Ellie have got the British Championships, probably the biggest competition of their season, so we just want to make sure they're as ready as they could possibly be to go out there and give it their best.
We're trying to get the lifts and the spins perfect so we get the right scores.
Even the most experienced skaters like Jelly can struggle with their lifts. And if this happens at the British Championships, it could be a disaster.
You have a certain amount of time to do your lifts in when Ellie's feet lift off the ground, so as soon as her feet go back, they're allowed 6 seconds. If you don't do it in under that time, you get marks taken off.
I have to get into it and then hold my position for 3 seconds and then get out of the lift, so it's quite fast.
That time, you took ages to grab her on the way back up, didn't you? You were like, ugh, for ages.
We've been trying to make it shorter, so we have to go out quicker.
I just hope that I can hold it long enough without falling or sliding off Josh's knees.
Boom. Just that last one, I was like, yes, 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 yes. All right, if you guys just perform, there's no reason you can't do really well, is there, yeah?
To win a medal at the British Championships, these lifts will have to be perfect. But time is running out for our golden couple as the competition is only a week away. Despite only skating together for a few months, Adriano and Ella have also won a place at the British Championships. They're younger than Jelly, so will be in the category below.
It's a much bigger competition than they've ever done before, and it's really important that they're ready and that they're prepared the best they can be. OK, guys, come in. Let's start with the waltz then today.
We find it quite hard to count and concentrate on all our leg lines and our hold at the same time.
Move when Adriano does.
Don't pull me.
Stretch your legs, stretch, stretch.
Don't do it, Adriano. Adriano, because you... Yeah, but you're just squeezing my shoulder. I don't like.
We need to stay focused and don't argue, so we don't lose time of skating, and that could affect our results in the British.
You know, it takes less muscles for me to just... What are you doing?
She didn't say anything wrong.
Yes, she did, because you have to do it in time. She wouldn't do it in time.
Go back.
Not that much.
It is.
It's not just keeping in time that's the problem.
Adriano came back after the summer with one of his parents, and his other parent has stayed in Italy, in Rome, with his two brothers. So the family is split now.
With Adriano and his family missing each other so much, they have come to a brutal decision, which could devastate his partner, Ella.
If they do badly at the British, I think that will cement Adriano's decision to go home, which will be heartbreaking for Ella. So it's important that they do well.
So the decision is really hard to decide of staying here with Ella or going back to Rome with my family.
When you're out there by yourselves, and that's it. And it's down to you whether you want it or not, and how badly you want it.
It could be the last time that me and Adriano skate together, so we need to put 110% effort in.
But to remember, when you're nervous as well and adrenaline's pumping and your heart's pounding fast, it makes you want to count quicker, but you've got to be smart and you've got to concentrate.
If the British Championships goes badly, probably we'll go back to Italy.
For Adriano to get a medal at his first British Championships would be unbelievable. But that's what his family needs to justify the separation. Across town, Chloe is doing all she can to stay confident for the season ahead.
Things for me at the moment are really good, kind of busy. I moved from school to college this year. It's closer to the rink as well, so it's easier for me to go to training, and I can go to a lot more practices. So I sometimes go in my lunch break.
Last season wasn't as successful as Chloe hoped. In her international competition in Luxembourg, she fell on both of her routines. But she's now determined to get her confidence back and is setting herself new targets.
I just always try my best on practices, and I'm practicing triples, and my goal at the moment is probably to land 3 to 4 triples until the end of next year.
But not every training session can be successful, especially when you're trying to learn new moves as complicated as triple jumps.
As an athlete and a skater, you definitely have really good days and days when you can't do anything. Yeah, there are days when I try triples and I stay up on every single one, and there are days when I fall.
Keeping positive is really important for Chloe, and Coach Joy is helping her stay optimistic when things get tough.
One of the coaches gave me this piece of paper so that I can write down everything that I do, and then I can read it back every week, so I can concentrate on the good things as well, because sometimes you only remember the bad things.
It's called a positivity diary, and it's a great way to stop a bad training session getting you down. Someone else who needs to keep positive is Chloe's best friend, Josh.
I went to a training camp and we had to do loads of fitness testing, and one of them involved like looking at our heart, and then they realised that it wasn't quite the same as everyone else's. The way it was beating and stuff didn't sound the same as everyone else's.
I told Chloe about it, so I just wanted to see what her opinion was on it as well, because I tell her everything anyway, we tell each other everything.
Josh rang me and told me that he had something wrong with his heart, and to hear that, it was such a shock for me, and I guess for him as well.
Any health issue to me that would jeopardise my skating, I tend to just ignore it completely because I just don't want to even think about something like that. I mean, it'd just be the end of the world, really, for me if I had to stop skating because of something that I can't really control.
Josh's future on the ice hangs in the balance. Tomorrow, he's going to hospital where doctors will carry out tests on his heart. But like Chloe, he's working hard on staying positive.
Oh, do you want something to make you feel happy?
Yeah.
What about some really nice fresh pasta?
Yeah?
Right. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. As long as they don't find anything, they'll be fine.
When you are skating and you're skating really hard, do you feel your heart pump harder than you think it should pump?
It just feels like sometimes it feel like it's coming, like it's pumping really hard, but like I don't feel like it hurts or anything like that.
It's good that we're getting it checked.
Yes. There's no point stressing about it, really. As long as they don't say that I have to stop skating, then it'll be all right, really.
You know, it's very worrying because if they turn around tomorrow and say he has a problem, he can't do competitive sport anymore, everything changes tomorrow. That might be the end of his skating.
Today will not only be a big day for Josh, but also for Destiny, as she takes the first step towards realising her dream as an ice hockey player.
What have you got to remember?
Speed.
And?
Focus.
And?
Practice.
And what else? Listen.
Okay.
Do as you're told.
I will.
She'll be having her own tutorial with ice hockey coach Matt.
I was really excited when my mum told me that Matt had invited me down here, and it's finally here so I can actually see if I'm any good at ice hockey. I'm going to give it my best shot when I get on the ice.
This is an ideal starting point for all hockey players that want to give it a shot. What we need to see now is just the basic skills. Can she skate reasonably well? Are you worried?
The only thing I would be worried about if I was to go and goal, I'd be whacking pucks at my face.
Don't worry about going on goal today. But the most important thing today, go and enjoy yourself. All right? Step on steady. Try and just push the puck in front of you and skate with it at the side. Just pushing it, that's it, just pushing it. Well done. Okay. So we're simulating passing and receiving the puck, all right? So it goes like this. Okay, you ready? Pass. Good.
It's really rare to find girls playing hockey, but it's mainly boys who play it.
Okay, we're gonna skate across the ice now. This time, try and pass to each other while we're skating. This is really tricky.
I want to become a netminder in ice hockey, which is just basically a goalkeeper.
Show me how a goalie holds his stick. You hold it like this? Yeah, show me. Yeah? Okay, so this is the catcher, this is the blocker, and this is your goalie stick, all right? So this time, you're gonna skate up. You're gonna skate up here. You're gonna skate backwards. So if you want to give that a go, she's got quite aspirations to play in goal, and she's got nice forward to backward motion there as a goalie. Okay, you've got to remember, when you're that goaltender, that hand's got to be up. Okay.
I'm possibly going to get pucks launched at me, but I don't really care.
Okay, you ready? You're my goalie now, okay? You ready? Down there in the goal. You're going to stop this puck. Oh, he went through the legs.
My mum's been launching socks at me as preparation.
You ready? Good. Good.
I just want to play ice hockey. I don't care whatever team I play for, I just want to play ice hockey.
So how do you think that went?
I think that went really well.
Okay, what did you learn? What was your favourite bit?
My favourite bit was acting like a goalie.
Once you pretended to be that goalie and then you really did it on the ice, and that was great to see. You look like you're tired out. Okay, that's good. You did really well today. Get your gloves, get your helmet, okay?
Let's go.
Lots of equipment to carry.
If I can even carry it all. It was so fun, but tiring, and it makes your feet ache. It made me think that ice hockey was really, really hard. Yeah. But I just still want to do it because I think I might make a pretty good netminder. Can we just have sandwiches for tea? Ah, my feet. My feet hurt.
It'd be great to see her on the ice as a netminder, and I think that's the way forward with her now. It just doesn't happen overnight. Hard work and effort and determination, and that smile on her face, and she wants to be a netminder, you can tell.
To become an ice star, you don't just need encouragement on the ice, sometimes you need it off the ice too. Today, Josh is looking to best friend Chloe for that support.
I guess if you get told that something is wrong with your heart, and we skate so much and train so much that we would think that we would have to stop. Josh thought that this might be the end of his skating, and that's horrible, and obviously I thought that as well, so it wasn't nice.
Josh is going to the hospital with his parents for the investigation into his heart. The results of the tests will decide if it's safe for this British champion to carry on skating.
I'd never been to the hospital before for like anything really, so it was kind of really nerve-wracking for me, and I think my parents could tell as well. I don't really like things like that, going to the hospital and stuff, because obviously you want to be as fit as you can all the time.
So, an elite skater.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. You're having annual checks, and you had one recently where they detected a heart murmur. And so that's why you've come to see me today. So, let's have a look at you on the couch. How long have you been skating for?
8 years.
Have you? It's just a very, very soft murmur. I think we should get an ECG done today.
When I first went to have the ECG, I was a bit nervous because I'd never had one done before.
ECG is absolutely fine. For completion, we need to do a scan.
But when he was like, yeah, we need to have some more tests done on you, I was kind of like, oh, maybe there is something wrong. You start to get that bit of doubt in your mind.
We haven't found anything particularly to explain the murmur. No, so we haven't found anything structurally wrong with the heart, really.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you for that.
Okay.
Makes a lot better.
Yes.
Do you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, so is it okay if I continue to skate as I am?
I can't see a reason not for you to carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now.
The doctor said that everything's okay, so I'm really happy that I can continue training as normal and can like go back to training without having any worries in my mind that there might be something wrong.
And skating BFF Chloe is clearly pleased to have her training partner back again.
We train together every day and we help each other, and I just think that's so nice and I love that.
After the all clear from the doctor, Josh wastes no time getting back on the ice.
Let's go.
After a hard session on the ice, Adriano is cooking up a feast with his dad. His mum has gone back to Rome to look after his brothers.
When I came back, I came with my mum, and now we exchanged, so now my dad is here.
But the family do manage to catch up with each other on Skype.
So now are we Skyping? Family?
Yes.
Skype. Hi. Ciao. How are you?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing, Patrizio?
I drink.
Ice rink, correct. Right.
Eccolo Vittor. Hey.
So normally we do it once a week, and we Skype them and talk about the things that are happening there in Rome and here in Nottingham. Ciao! Then it makes me feel a little sad that I'm not with them.
Adriano's family have come to a decision. If he and Ella win a medal at the British Championships, he can stay on in Nottingham and follow his dream of becoming an Olympic gold winner. But this will mean leaving everyone he loves back home in Italy.
It's hard to choose skating with Ella or being at home. In one way, it's skate again with Ella and try to win the British, good. And the bad way is leaving my family in Italy. And
the British Championship is important to finish the job.
I want to win the British Ice Down competition because the spin of my family were worth it.
So to justify that sacrifice, he and Ella need to take a spot on the podium.
Do we have a guess where you're going to come? Or where do you want to come? Adriano will say he wants to win it.
If we competed tomorrow, I think we would come second or third, maybe.
Yeah? To think if you could podium at your first British Championships, I think that's pretty amazing, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big decisions for Adriano, whether he's going to stay or not. Tough decisions, I think, for him. What's your gut feeling? He'll stay? Do you think he'll go?
I'm not sure, but at the moment he seems really happy. I'm getting the feeling that he's going to stay, but obviously he's split with his family.
It's hard, isn't it?
In Italy.
What if that was you?
I would hate it.
Yeah.
I can't have it in my head that he's going to leave because that'll just put me down.
It's not long before the championships when we'll find out if our ice stars have a future together or if they'll be forced to say goodbye. Life for our ice stars can be tough, and no one knows that better right now than figure skaters Chloe and Josh.
I think it was hard for both me and Chloe when we kind of heard that she hadn't skated well. When you come from such a difficult situation, you just kind of got to look past it and just look at all the positives you can take from the sport.
It's not just Josh who's been helping Chloe get back on track. Coach Joy has been pushing her too.
I came to the ring today to catch up with Joy on the skating diary that she gave me, and hopefully she'll like the things that I wrote on it, and I feel like it really helped me. So
I've worked with Chloe now for 4 years, and I've never seen her come back from a competition so devastated. She's fresh into the junior category, and you know, there's a lot of skaters have been in there many years. When she went into novices, she was always in the top 3 of all the competitions, and she won novices. They can't expect to go into the next category and suddenly, you know, come in the top 3. What I've asked Chloe to do, it's purely and simply for her to write down how she feels after each session.
in figure skating, the mental side of the sport is just as important as the physical, if not more important.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's have a look, see what you've done. You have been working hard.
Yeah.
What did you find which helped you?
I wrote all the positive things down, so it kind of made me more confident because.
And did you honestly, as soon as you got off the ice, did you fill it in as you got off? Yeah. I think what a lot of people, not just yourself, tend to do is you sort of zoom in on the negative things, and then you're feeling bad with yourself, so that nothing positive gets done. So this is really, really good.
Here it was axel, step off, and now on the last week I did 4 triples in one practice.
This is literally for you.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you hadn't have wrote this down, you would never have looked back 4 weeks ago, and you've already found out that now you land in the triples. You know, I'm really pleased with the work that you've done. Make sure that you do it next month as well.
Yeah.
Well done, Chloe.
Thank you. Skating requires a lot of mental, you need to be really strong mentally, and when you have a bad competition like I did, it just kind of puts you down, so you'll need to have a chat with someone or do something like this. That's why I'm really happy that Joy started this with me.
To help boost Chloe's confidence, Josh has come up with his own plan. As the current British champion, he's been invited to perform a routine of his choice at a nearby gala. And to show Chloe how special she is, he has a little surprise in store.
I knew that I wanted to make it special, not just for me, but I needed something to help Chloe and kind of help her feel more confident about her skating after, obviously, her not skating her best. I knew that I wanted to do something a bit different, so we had a bit of a special idea planned for everyone, and hopefully they were going to enjoy it. I started the routine off by myself, and like midway through I went over to the barrier, and that's when the spotlight hit on Chloe.
I was just sat on the barrier. I think like when we do galas on our own, it's still fun, but we did it together, and that was the first time we've ever done the gala like together. That was so much fun. It's so much fun to just be like on the ice and have fun and not concentrating on landing a jump or not. We got to do the routine that we wanted to, so it was really good.
That was beautiful, and just shows that when you have a friend to help get through the bad times, it's so much easier to come out the other side. Next time on iStars, Ella finds out if Adriano is staying or going home.
His face was kind of really disappointed, so I was a bit worried.
The race is on to see if Charlie and Freddie are ready to represent their country.
I could have gone faster.
And Assia sets her sights on performing at the British Championships with her new team.
I need to be better than everyone to make the coaches pick me.